Again about that holiday travel expected to break records here across the country, with AAA saying that they will see more people traveling than they have in recent years. And one person we can check on right now who is getting a firsthand view of all of that is Germyah Batey. She is right now live at Norfolk International Airport. And Germyah, you've been out there all morning. It looks like things are picking up right now. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, we are seeing a steady flow of people this morning. As you can see behind me, some of them leaving their flights, about to pick up their bags now. But it's been quite interesting to see the foot traffic here. At some points it's quiet, and then at other points it picks up again. But you can see just how busy it is here this morning as travelers head to their destination. But AAA says we're in the busiest holiday travel season, and they expect more than 122 Americans to travel by car at least 50 miles from home, and that is between December 20th until New Year's Day. And of those, they say about 8 million will hit the skies, but that has not deterred some people from getting out, hearing how busy it is. They're still excited to head off to see their families. I even spoke with one traveler earlier this morning who says instead of, buying gifts, she's going somewhere warmer. A lot of travelers I've spoken to have talked about going down south to spend the holidays with family instead of staying in with those Christmas gifts. But you can kind of get a taste of just all the activity here, especially outside the airport. You can just see the people kind of arriving, checking in. So we are seeing a lot of foot traffic. If you're headed out on the roads, you'll definitely see a lot of cars, but it's a lot of excitement here at the airport, which, like you said earlier, we were here all morning long kind of covering and monitoring what's been happening here. So it's very interesting to see. Eugene, do you have any plans for the Christmas holiday?
I do, Germyah, but I'm going to be driving. I thought about, I'm quick to try to catch a flight out somewhere, but I'm not going to do it this time. I'm curious. I'm looking behind you. I love the Christmas tree, by the way, as they have that lit in there. Have we seen any long lines at the TSA? I know a lot of people, when they're trying to travel to the airport, they want to know if they skipped that. And I also know that they were trying to do the things with the Real ID as well. Have we seen any longer lines there at TSA this morning, or things look pretty smooth?
I'm going to tell you this morning, while we're seeing things look pretty busy, as far as TSA, the checkpoint has been running smoothly. People are walking up, getting through that process okay. Haven't seen any kind of lines building from that area, but again, there's periods where it's quiet, no foot traffic, but we're starting to see travelers arrive, and many travelers still rushing in to get to those gates so they can head out to their destination. So far things have been running pretty smoothly.
I gotta toss it on back to you. Are you working throughout all of this? Do you have any plans? What are you doing? You don't have to tell people where you're going, just how you're going anyway.
Exactly. Well, I will be right here within the 7 cities, Hampton Roads, working, and that is a pleasure that I will enjoy. Being able to work at the station with other colleagues like myself who will be working is a lot of fun. So while I may not be able to spend time, before this live shot, I called my family. My brother's in town from Aurora, Colorado, and I've been kind of FaceTiming family, seeing what they're up to. It's bittersweet, but it's cool to still be here, hang out with the colleagues, and also keep in touch with family miles away.
I love to hear it. I'm glad that
More people.
Everyone is FaceTime nowadays, which changes everything. All right, Germyah, I know that you're working really hard there, and we appreciate you over this holiday. I'll let you get back to it, and it really does look like it is picking up there. A lot of people heading out, and I just looked at the ORF website. Everything's looking smooth, man. Only maybe 1 or 2 delays coming from New York and Florida. So if you're flying out, it's good. It's good right now. All right, Germyah, we appreciate you. Go ahead and do what you got to do so you can get on home. We appreciate you, all right? Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Of course, of course. All right, so that is Germyah Batey. She is at the airport this morning. I'll go ahead and she's clear. She's good to go. And you could just see it there for yourself. The amount of people who are starting to file in to Norfolk International Airport this morning. A reminder to you, you heard her say there, as I'm on the ORF, Fly ORF website right now, looking at even how much their parking spaces they still have at the moment. There are still a lot left, but some of the garages really only have about a dozen or so remaining. So if you are trying to get there and you need to park, you want to make sure you do that early enough to give yourself time. Plus, you can see it's starting to fill up too. So you may also want to get there early enough so you don't have to be in those TSA lines so that you can be smooth sailing. I know typically we think about smaller airports, and maybe you don't have to get there as soon as you may if you were at a larger airport. Norfolk is great, though, about how they're able to get you in and out. But this morning, maybe not risk it. Don't want to miss your flight. You don't want to get into any kind of situation where you miss some important info and it affects your travel, okay? So if you're heading out there, go ahead, give yourself plenty of time to get on out and about. And please be safe and have a great, great holiday. Remember, I was talking about some of the top places where people are traveling for this particular holiday. So let me see if I can pull some of those up real quick, just out of curiosity, where people are going according to AAA. Florida, and I just told you one of the flights that is currently delayed is a flight out of Florida. Let's see if it's from... It is from Fort Lauderdale, which is what I was about to say, is one of the top destinations that AAA expects for domestic travel this holiday season for the winter, end of the year holidays. 3 spots in Florida: Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Tampa. Los Angeles, California is also amongst that list, and we had just talked when Craig was in here about the issues that they are encountering right now because of the weather. We also have Hawaii on this list, New York City. We had Craig in here too, kind of showing some of the wintry mix within the upper northeast region. We got Dallas, Fort Worth, and Las Vegas. Those are all amongst the top locations, top 10 domestic locations in which people are going to be heading for in this holiday season. So again, if you're heading out, please, please, please give yourself time. And then also make sure if you're driving that you remember what those times are in terms of when the most busy times are. We had that up again. If you're leaving out today, you're probably going to want to get out before 1 o'clock. Okay, so the best travel time was before 10, but the worst travel time is between 1 and 7. So you got some time in between there, between now it being 11 o'clock. You got a little bit of time before you see the worst of this travel today. And then tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and then on Thursday for Christmas Day, it should be minimal traffic that is expected. But then right back then on Friday, the day after Christmas, we can anticipate there will be more traffic again. And so your best times are going to be before 11 o'clock, pretty much Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then if you're driving on Monday and Tuesday of next week, your best time is going to be before 10 a.m. So keep all of that in mind, please. Pretty much any day, if you can drive out before 10 o'clock in the morning, you should be okay. All right, that's what we're looking like at this particular moment when it comes to travel circumstances.